Hello, and welcome to Coffee with Pastor Dave. I'm your host, Pastor Dave. Now, before I get into today's message, I would like to show you a few things. So, my marriage is good, but it's not perfect. No one's marriage is perfect. It's something you have to work at. That's the topic for today. However, I want to show you something, just, because. So, my wife, she lovingly went and got me some more coffee for, my episodes, for the Keurig. Her favorite coffee is, I take and I put it in my percolator. Okay, I got the percolator going. And then I double strain it into this here jug, so that way she has double strained percolated. Now, she doesn't have to do that. I don't have to do that. But we do that because, we love each other and we think of each other. So, that's the topic of the day. I want to talk about marriage. So, what does God's Word, the Bible, say about marriage? Well, unity in one flesh, that's talked about in Genesis 2:24. It says, "For this reason a man will leave his mother and his father and shall cleave to his wife. They shall become one flesh," showing that the covenantal bond between husband and wife. So it's not just, oh, well, I like this person. I think this person's great. It's more than that. It's a bond, a covenantal bond before God, between you and your spouse. So that's found in Genesis 2:24. Covenantal nature. In Malachi 2:14, it refers to marriage as a covenant with your wife, underscoring its sacred and binding nature. So you can't just get divorced because you don't like the person. More on that later. So, what is the purpose of marriage? Told you a bunch of stuff that, says it's not the purpose. What is the purpose of marriage? To have a helpmate. That's in Genesis 2:20, which creates a stable foundation for a human life. And I will dive deeper into the roles of husband and wife and what it's about in a later video. The relationship between them is a godly covenant between husband and wife. That's found in Matthew 19:4-6. It says, "He replied that at the beginning the Creator made them," which I talked about in Genesis, "and made they them, and what God has joined, let no one separate." So, what does that mean, what God has joined, let no one separate? Well, that's really simple. If there's a situation or family members where my wife is not accepted, I'm not accepted because we're both one flesh. We're both one person. That's how the Bible treats us. That's what the covenant is about, is to become united, together, unshakable. And so if there's a situation where she's not welcome, I'm not welcome. If there's a situation where I'm not welcome, she's not welcome. Because those situations are set up by the devil to divide you. They may not be the person or the event, but the force behind that is to divide you. as a couple. That's all I have to say about it at this moment. Thank you for your time. If you like it, like and subscribe. Have a good day, and God bless.